Why everything's a crisis. Decoding concept creep. The opening scene, the expanding lens. Ever feel like stress or harm now describes everything from big setbacks to tiny slights? I'm Brent, a licensed clinical social worker in California, and welcome back to BCK Solve Puzzles. Today, we're exploring concept creep, how psychological terms stretch to cover more experiences, making every moment feel like a crisis. From ancient instincts to social media, we'll uncover why this happens, with tools to stay grounded. Hit like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and dive in. A tribal tale, spotting threats. Imagine Taro, a hunter-gatherer, hyper-alert to threats like a rustling bush. His survival depended on it. Evolution wired our brains to detect danger broadly, lumping small risks with big ones to stay safe. Taro's amygdala, his brain's fear hub, didn't distinguish a snake from a shadow. It just reacted. Today, this instinct shapes how we perceive harm or stress, like calling a missed deadline traumatic. Concept creep echoes Taro's wiring. Our brains stretch definitions to protect us, even when the stakes are low, such as overacting to a social media comment. The psychology of concept creep. The mind's stretching game. Psychologist Nick Haslam's 2016 research defines concept creep as the gradual expansion of psychological terms, like trauma, which is a psychological response to deeply distressing events, traditionally severe, but now often applied to less intense experiences, or bullying, to include milder cases. Aaron Beck's CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, shows how catastrophizing, which is a cognitive bias where you assume the worst possible outcome, magnifying small issues into major disasters, fuels this. Your amygdala, amplifying fear, pushes you to see a critical email as traumatic, while the prefrontal cortex, your reasoning center, struggles to keep perspective. Social sensitivity, like fearing judgment online, widens these concepts, making you feel wound up over minor slights. Concept creep can blur clarity, but tools like CBT help you refocus on what truly matters. Concept creep in culture. Amplifying the creep. Our culture fuels concept creep. Social media's outrage cycles, amplified in digital echo chambers, which are online spaces where similar views are reinforced, limiting exposure to differing perspectives, label every disagreement as toxic or harmful. Workplace policies now flag microaggressions, which are subtle, often unintentional slights or comments perceived as offensive, which may accumulate to cause distress. Expanding bullying to include minor missteps. In Taro's tribe, threats were clear. Today's echo chambers blur lines, making every slight a crisis. This can trap you in anxiety, like overthinking a friend's text, or defensiveness, like snapping at feedback. But recognizing concept creep, like Taro ignoring a false alarm, helps you stay balanced. Here are some tools to stay grounded. How do you keep concept creep from winding up? Try these. Reframe with CBT. Spot exaggerated thoughts, such as, this is traumatic, and shift to, this is manageable. List one fact to ground yourself, like my clients do. Check perspective. Ask, is this as big as it feels? Compare the situation to past challenges to shrink its weight. Practice mindfulness. Focus on your breath for 1 minute, noticing thoughts without judging them to calm your amygdala. These LCSW back tools help you stay clear, fostering resilience and calm. Now, for the closing tale. Find your balance. Taro's broad threat radar kept him alive. Today, concept creep can cloud your view. You're not Taro. You can find balance. Ever noticed concept creep in action? If so, share in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe for more mind-sharpening insights, and hit the bell for updates. Next, we'll tackle another brain puzzle. Stay tuned, stay grounded, stay clear, and I'll see you soon.